So we're in the process of
right.
Okay. Well, we got our bed frame. Like I told y'all. Oh, look, say hi to Kev. We got our bed frame. We got our bed frame last Friday. So we're finally putting it together and moving our stuff in here, the dresser that we did and stuff like that. So that's it. We're doing that right now. And yeah, enjoy the process. Hey y'all. So look, we did the chairs last night, the stool tops, and that's how it came out. Really cute. And then the pieces of wood that we stained, we used 2 different colors. So for the stools, we used English chestnut, and for the wood pieces, we use golden oak because we want it to match the bed frame. So the guys are planning it out.
So like maybe like this one. So I think like this okay here. Something we cut some of these. I don't know, try to really cut all the way down, then start snipping or snip as you go.
We got Kev and Corey the builder here. Kev using his construction degree.
Delete all that.
Delete all that, Peggy.
No, I'm not coming to your house.
No, okay. So basically, what's happening? First of all,
You need a husband. You got one for you.
Nah.
I want none of these little friends.
No.
I seen you on Corey.
Look, y'all always asking us if we got a brother. Look, there's the brother.
The stock of Benjamin, Pharisee and Pharisees right here.
Period. Okay, look. So basically, what we're doing, right? I had a really bad experience with the wall in the living room, and using double-sided tape for those clear shelves that y'all saw me put on Instagram. So I didn't want to do that again, and I really liked the look of I think it's called Japandi, like with the wood on the wall and like strips. So this size of the wood, whatever. But I didn't want to directly put it on the wall, so I needed a renter-friendly way. So when I was looking on TikTok, I saw somebody use industrial strength Velcro, and I told Corey that we should probably get contact paper. So what we're doing is, I thought we were just gonna put the contact paper, but Kev was like, because it's not the exact same color of the wall, it's gonna be really noticeable. So I was thinking of just putting like a whole strip of contact paper, but with it being spaces in between the wood, it's gonna look stupid. So Kev is cutting out strips of the contact paper, and then we're gonna put the industrial strength Velcro on top of the contact paper, and then the other piece on top, on the back of the wood. It's gonna be real nice. Aren't you excited, Corey?
I'm hot. Turn that fan on.
Oh my goodness, man. And then look at our dresser. These men in here, they be trying to freeze the sister. They don't got no comment because I be having the heat on.
But it feels close to it in here sometimes.
No, it don't. It don't be that. It only be on 74, 75.
Yeah, sleep outside.
Period. So yeah. Yeah, you can get your stool. So I'm really happy. I'm really happy with the progress. Corey, you want the gold chair?
No, that'll make it worse.
No, it's not.
Sure.
I'm really happy because, like, I've been telling y'all, or I mentioned in my personal channel, I'm like carrying it, okay. I didn't really, like, decorate in here before Corey and I got married because it didn't make sense. So the fact that we're decorating now makes me so happy. Okay, y'all gonna let me do something? Yeah. What you said? Corey, I like doing this stuff. Don't say just record.
I'm saying.
Okay, well let me put it. I want to put them up.
You want to do that? You want to cut?
No, y'all told me just to record now, so now I'm just gonna record. Yeah.
You know, I'm leaving. So Ronnie, is that the
Can't wait to see what your wife is like, Kevin.
Yeah, we still trying to figure it out.
My goodness.
When that DM come through,
I saw you on Keekz and Corey's vlog.
Who you? Come again?
Okay, look, this is a piece that he's talking about that I'm cutting right now. This is the contact paper. But when I was studying this morning, right, I was reading Hebrews, and what was it? Hebrews 2. Look, I wrote a lot of notes. And I need to color it. But I started Hebrews 2:18 says, "For in that he himself has suffered, being tempted, he is able to aid those who are tempted," right? So that stuck out to me because I'm like, Jesus obviously was tempted right after he got baptized. And it just goes to, like, you know, further prove that he can relate to us because he became a human. And he didn't have to become a human. So then I would, like, focus on the tempted part, right? So then I went to Luke 4. And Luke 4, right after, like immediately after he was baptized, that's when the Spirit led him to the wilderness. Mm-hmm. So I'm like, all right. And then I started reading Chuck Smith's commentary on it. He was just alluding to like how Luke, elaborates on like the human side of Jesus, because he was just like, Jesus was praying right before, like while he was getting baptized. Whereas like, which one is it? Mark?
Matthew writes about it.
John just shows like the divine side. I know Matthew writes about it too. But my question was, that I came up with in the midst of this, because there was a lot of good points in his commentary, but I was just like, why did Jesus have to get baptized?
It's interesting. Because I'm actually reading it in the Incomparable Christ, but part of Jesus in his humanity was subjecting himself to his Father. So it's almost like as us as children growing up in a household where you hear your parents say, "Do as I say, not as I do." It's harder for you to like willingly submit to something that someone's expressing for you to do when you haven't seen it done themselves. So part of Jesus in his humility, not only in human flesh, descending, from heaven as God the Son, partook in, the whole entire childhood and other things amongst him, arriving to the point of him being baptized by John the Baptist. But part of that is just his subjection to something that we as saved believers should partake in as an outward confession to an inward transformation that takes place in us.
Right. That makes sense.
So I was actually reading about that the other day, and just, again, that's just like an expression of him not having to do something, but doing it for the sake of the body.
Yeah. Because I was also like reading, and I'm just like, he didn't have to become a human, but like he could have been an angel, but angels don't die. So it's like just him doing that in itself to just further like be able to relate to us, so we can never say like, oh, nobody knows how I feel, because he knows how. I just thought that was like really big.
I think that's
it was like 2 hours this morning. I was just like, this is good. I was in Hebrews, then I was in Luke, then I just got caught up in Luke 3 and 4. I'm just like, this stuff is. So they cut the Velcro in half, right? So it could fit.
See
this. All right.
cutting strips of 3 inches.